Welcome to today's video. This is a B1 level speaking lesson, and today's topics is books and reading. So throughout the video, you'll have a number of speaking prompts, and if you would like some feedback on your speaking, you can record yourself and send those to me through Instagram or TikTok or through Facebook Messenger. So these are the prompts, the first prompts. What do you like to read? What is your favorite story? Can you retell that story? And talk about when you first discovered the story. Now you can practice describing these images and what kinds of books and reading material can you see here. So here we have a comic book, a book series like Harry Potter, reference books, the World Book Encyclopedia, biography, and magazines and journals. You can also talk about where do you like to read? Do you prefer to read in a particular place? And are there any places where you find it impossible to read? Now describe these images. And what genres of novel do you think about when you see these images? It could be horror, romance, action and adventure, detective, mystery, or science fiction. And what about these types of books? Biography, foreign literature, travel, self-help, autobiography, classical literature. Do you read any titles on these topics? Do you read any magazines, journals, or periodicals, and what kind of articles are published in them? How often does an edition come out? Is it weekly, monthly, or quarterly? And do you subscribe to any publications? Who's your favorite author? And what do you like about his or her stories or writing? Which authors are famous in your culture? And are his or her books generally available in English? Now think about your favorite fiction story. Who is your favorite character? And why does this character mean something to you? Can you describe the character's physical characteristics or personality traits? And do you consider the character to be a hero or a villain, an anti-hero, or something else? Now take a look at this quote and then discuss it. I think that the online world has actually brought books back. People are reading because they're reading the screen. That's more reading than people used to do. And that's the actor Bill Murray in an interview with Jessica Lee Jernigan. So what's your opinion? Do you read more than your parents used to? Do you read online as well as hard copy publications? And do people read differently today than they did a generation ago? Here's another quote. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one. And that's by George R.R. Martin. So do you believe that an enthusiastic reader has a better or more interesting life than someone who doesn't enjoy reading? And here's some book covers. So what kind of book do you think this is? What title would you give it? To what genre does this book belong? And what do you think this story is about? Finally, what do you think? Is there a book that you just couldn't finish? Have you ever read a book and then watched the movie? Will the internet eventually make books obsolete? Do you think that there's any book or author who is overrated? And which book would you recommend? And you can leave those ideas either in the comments, or you can, as I said, record your answers using Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook Messenger. And that brings us to the end of today's topic. Please like, subscribe, share, participate in the comments, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.